The business that fills flower pots on the streets of Norfolk is Johansen Greenhouse and Nursery.
This business has grown and changed so much over the course of 37 years, and it's still thriving under the family's ownership. In this segment, Grace McDonald meets the family behind Johansen Greenhouse and Nursery in Norfolk.
On Highway 275, 14 storage houses and a storefront make up Johansen Greenhouse and Nursery.
I was very young, selling produce at the end of the road, sweet corn, melons.
Rhonda Hofer's maiden name is Johansen, but the business was passed down to her from her parents.
We began with our first little greenhouse. It was just a hoop off the side of one of our buildings.
In their backyard, Mardell Johansen and her first husband started selling their own produce in 1997. She soaked in all she could about plants.
Don't ask me where I got the research. I don't know, but I hung on to papers that I collected when I was in class.
The Johansens even drove to Stillwater, Oklahoma to attend a short course greenhouse school. When Mardell's husband passed away in 1997, her daughter and son-in-law took the same classes to become the owners.
And so I came in and started working side by side with Mom, and then that's when I knew that I had the love for this. I had the knack for this.
Even though this family business started out as a produce farm, today Johansen Greenhouse and Nursery is known for the gorgeous geraniums. The owners start out by growing about 8,000 plugs, and by the time June rolls around, they're picked over to about 1,000.
I just grew up on a farm, a dairy farm. I farmed most of my life. I felt the love for it, and I just don't see myself doing anything else.
I always tease them, I said, you're still farming, it's just micro farming.
Yeah.
For 17 years, Rhonda and Richard managed 2 locations in O'Neill and Norfolk before moving all of their greenhouses to Norfolk.
And that's the plan for this year, put up a couple more greenhouses.
Rhonda and Richard are still expanding Johansen Greenhouse and Nursery, carrying on the knowledge of Mardell, who remarried and tends plants alongside her husband, Kenneth Tech.
I think we both love plants because we still grow our own gardens.
It gets us out of our chair.
It does.
And something to do.
It does.
If you would like to visit Johansen Greenhouse and Nursery, it's located outside of Norfolk at 55063 on US 275. They're open year-round, and you'll probably leave with a little bit of gardening advice. For Pure Nebraska, I'm Grace McDonald.